Hey, what's up, guys? This is Quinn Dawson, intern for Locker Room Talk, and I'm here with sophomore on the baseball team, Brian Renee. Cool dude, also my roommate. Shout out to Silliman K01A, baby. Let's go. Anyways, I'm here with Brian. I'm just going to ask him some questions about what it's like to play college baseball and see if he has any advice for some recruits that might be interested in doing the same thing. So I'm just going to start it off, Brian, by asking, do you have any advice for high school kids who want to play ball at the next level to get on a coach's radar?
Yeah, for me and for most people that I went through the process with, one of the biggest things is making a video, getting in touch with someone from your high school maybe that has access to video equipment, and getting on the field with one of your coaches or your parent or one of your friends and show them what kind of skills you have, whether you're a pitcher, getting some pitches from different angles, from the back, from the side, so coaches can see your form and stuff like that. Same thing when taking swings, different places all around, and same thing in the field. That way coaches can kind of see what tools you have right off the bat, and get an initial judgment as to whether they would be interested in you or not.
Awesome, man. So that's a good way to get coaches on your radar. What's a good way you think athletes should work, specifically for baseball, to prepare themselves mentally and physically to play ball at the college level?
Yeah, especially at the college level, more so than high school. A lot of people that go on to play at the college level are, one of the better guys on their team in high school. And when you get to college, that's not always the case immediately. There's definitely an adjustment process. All the pitchers that you're facing are the one or two guys on their high school team. They all have a lot better stuff than a lot of the pitchers you face in high school. So if you're initially discouraged right in your first few at bats, that's normal. That's just the learning curve. And once you see these guys day in and day out, it becomes a lot easier than how it is initially. So the big thing mentally is just especially with baseball, it's such a mental game. You can't let your initial failures affect you, and you just gotta trust that what you're doing and what your coaches are having you do is going to get the job done, and it usually all ends up working out.
Awesome, man. So last year you were a freshman. YALE set a school record for wins in a season, won the
Sure.
Ivy League championship. Awesome season. But what was it like to be on the team? Give us a story, like something funny or something crazy that happened that only a guy on the team would know about.
Yeah, so a little inside joke with me on the team. I was primarily a hitter last year. I DH'd and played the field a little bit, but had some struggles defensively early on. And we're playing against Brown, and we brought the infield in because there was a runner on third base in a big spot. And the ball guy hit right at me, fielded the ball nicely, and as I went to throw to first, I didn't really take into account what was going on, and I threw the ball, and I knew I threw it away as soon as I threw it, and I screamed, "Oh no!" and everyone heard it, and everyone thought it was hilarious. We ended up winning the game, so we can laugh about it now, but a lot of times the guys on the team will say "oh no" every once in a while, and that kind of puts a smile on my face and reminds me of those struggles that I just mentioned freshman year, and how it's how far I've come from then, because I have come a pretty long way, I'd say.
Well, that's good, man. I'm glad you're not oh no and all over the place still.
Of course not.
Hey, and then just real quick to finish things up, we deal with a lot of recruits with the website. Just what was a crazy thing that happened to you throughout the recruiting process that you think that maybe could be a story that you could relate to other recruits?
Yes.
Maybe it could be a good story or bad story that you just dealt with throughout the recruiting process.
This is kind of encouraging, I'd say, for a lot of people. My junior year, I started off, I used to be really, really small. I was undersized. I was a late bloomer. I wasn't very mature. My sophomore year, I was about 5'7", maybe $150 on a good day. And then by the end of my junior year, I was 6'4" and 175 pounds with room to get bigger and stronger. So once I grew, I started to get more on coach's radar, but I wasn't initially, a college prospect going through the beginning of high school ball. And I actually broke my hand that my junior summer, so I was very discouraged. I wasn't really in touch with too many coaches yet because I was just starting to show what kind of potential I had. I was injured, and I was gonna miss the entire junior recruiting summer, which is a big summer. But I'm a local kid. I'm from Orange, Connecticut, which is pretty close to New Haven, and I went to a Head First showcase, which is an academic baseball showcase, and the Yale coach was able to come watch a bunch of my high school games earlier that year. So he had seen me, and I didn't even know it, and I got in touch with him there, and he liked what he saw, and I ended up coming here after some games he came to watch in the fall, and the whole academic process. So just kind of goes to show you never know what's going to happen. The entire process for me, from when I initially started talking to the coach to when I actually committed, was around 1 or 2 months. It happened very quick. And I went from I don't know what I'm going to do, I may even have to PG if I want to play college ball, to come into a great place like Yale. So just goes to show you never know what's going to happen. That's kind of my recruiting story, and hopefully that can help inspire some other guys who may be in a similar position.
That's awesome, dude. No, it's incredible. I'm glad it all worked out.
Thank you.
Now we're boys, man. So
Yeah,
real quick before we sign off, quick prediction. You gonna take it all again this year?
Oh, of course we are.
You heard it here first, folks. Like I said, guys, I'm Quinn. I'm an intern for Locker Room Talk. Be sure to check out more videos like this one on our website. Talk to you soon, guys. Peace.